LeBron James has completely shaken up the NBA by choosing to sign with the Philadelphia 76ers. Instead of returning to his hometown team in Cleveland or joining forces with Stephen Curry in Golden State, he made a surprising move to a franchise that has been chasing a championship since 1983. His decision appears to be driven by one goal above all else. The Sixers have a talented roster, and he believes they give him the best chance to capture another NBA title.
So, in the end, LeBron James chose to ring chase. What did you expect? This is the equivalent of LeBron James saying, I just can't do this by myself.
Now, some of the NBA's biggest legends are finally weighing in on LeBron's shocking decision. Just wait until you hear how Scottie Pippen connected this move to the Michael Jordan era, or how Gilbert Arenas, who spent years defending LeBron, suddenly changed his stance during a live stream. The media is treating this signing like it's an incredible act of sacrifice because a billionaire agreed to play for just $8 million. But anyone looking at the bigger picture can see this wasn't an emotional decision. It was a carefully planned business move. LeBron didn't voluntarily walk away from a $44 million payday simply out of generosity. He made the choice because he believed Philadelphia offered his best opportunity to compete for another championship. With a talented roster already in place, the path to another title became much more realistic. Looking back, this move fits a familiar pattern that has followed LeBron throughout his career. He has gone from Cleveland to Miami, returned to Cleveland, then headed to the Lakers, and now he's wearing a Sixers jersey. Every stop has sparked the same conversations about timing and opportunity. Think back to just a few months ago after the Lakers were eliminated by Oklahoma City. Sitting at the post-game podium, LeBron spoke as if retirement was a real possibility, saying he wasn't sure what the future would hold. Now, that uncertainty has quickly turned into another major chapter in his NBA journey.
I don't know. I don't know what the future holds for me, obviously.
LeBron's decision has sparked plenty of debate, especially because only a short time ago he sounded uncertain about his future. Now, after passing on a return to Cleveland, declining the chance to team up with Stephen Curry in Golden State, and leaving Los Angeles behind, he's suddenly beginning a brand new chapter in Philadelphia. Everything about his final years now depends on Joel Embiid, a superstar who has dealt with injuries throughout his career and has yet to lead the 76ers to the Eastern Conference Finals. Critics believe LeBron is betting that Philadelphia's talented roster gives him the quickest path to one more championship. Many fans also point to LeBron's long history of organizational changes. Over the course of his career, he has played under numerous head coaches, and stories about coaching changes and front office influence have followed him for years. To his critics, this latest move feels like another attempt to place himself in the best possible situation to win immediately. Some former NBA stars have used the move to compare today's league with past generations. Larry Bird is often mentioned as the opposite example, a player who spent his entire career with the Boston Celtics and never looked for an easier route when adversity struck. Instead, Bird built his legacy by staying with the franchise that drafted him and competing through every challenge. Bird's legendary toughness is still talked about today. During the off-season, he seriously injured his back while doing physical labor at his mother's home, an injury that affected him for the rest of his career. Even while dealing with constant pain, he continued playing at the highest level rather than searching for an easier path elsewhere. That commitment has fueled the belief among many old-school basketball fans that championships carry more meaning when they're earned with the team that believed in you from the beginning. Because of that mindset, LeBron's latest move has once again reopened the debate over player loyalty, super teams, and how legacies should be judged. The criticism hasn't been limited to retired legends. One of LeBron's longtime supporters, Gilbert Arenas, also surprised many fans by questioning the decision. During a live stream, he admitted that while he had defended LeBron for years, this latest move was much harder to justify. Arenas pointed out that LeBron had opportunities in Cleveland, Miami, and even alongside Stephen Curry, yet ultimately chose a Philadelphia roster already loaded with star talent. According to him, the issue wasn't LeBron as a player, it was the repeated pattern of always seeking the strongest possible situation. That reaction caught many people off guard because Arenas has spent years pushing back against criticism of LeBron. Seeing one of his most vocal defenders express doubts only added more fuel to the growing conversation surrounding the move. Others have also questioned the narrative behind LeBron's reported $8 million contract, arguing that the decision was driven by championship aspirations rather than sacrifice. Just weeks earlier, he had confidently said he believed he could continue playing for many more years, making this sudden career turn one of the biggest talking points in the NBA.
Well, it's always about, I can average 10 points in the league for, a long.
LeBron's move to Philadelphia has only added more fuel to the criticism surrounding his career decisions. Many fans wonder why, if he still believes he can compete at the highest level, he didn't simply stay with the Lakers. Instead, critics argue he chose another talented roster featuring Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, and Jaylen Brown to improve his title chances. His handling of LeBron James has also become part of the debate. For 2 years, LeBron pushed for the Lakers to draft his son and made the story a major media focus. But once the Lakers failed to become instant contenders, he chose to leave. Gilbert Arenas admitted this decision frustrated him more than any previous move. Having seen his own championship hopes disappear because of circumstances beyond his control, Arenas believes LeBron keeps placing himself in favorable situations. Then Paul Pierce entered the discussion. According to reports, Pierce joked that LeBron had simply joined another team loaded with stars. Pierce has always valued loyalty to one franchise. He stayed with Boston through losing seasons before the Celtics eventually built a contender around him. Unlike LeBron, Pierce didn't leave to search for a better situation. Boston brought Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen to him after years of commitment. Pierce says there's a major difference between a team rewarding loyalty and a veteran joining an already stacked roster. He also pointed to the 2013 Brooklyn Nets as proof that collecting star names doesn't guarantee a championship. That team entered the season with huge expectations but fell apart because chemistry never developed. For Pierce, true championship teams are built through trust, sacrifice, and time, not simply by assembling famous players. He has repeatedly argued that the modern superteam era began with LeBron's move to Miami. In his view, that decision permanently changed how NBA stars approach winning championships.
Like now it's just like, man, come on, how many Hall of Fame or superstars you want to team up with?
Was Paul Pierce really wrong? Many fans point to LeBron's finals record, noting that even with multiple star-studded teams, championships have never been guaranteed. LeBron has reached the NBA Finals 10 times but has also suffered 6 losses, proving that talent alone doesn't secure a title. Then the conversation shifted to Kevin Garnett, whose perspective made the debate even more intense. According to reports, KG privately expressed disappointment over LeBron's move to Philadelphia. He reportedly reflected on spending 12 seasons in Minnesota, competing with the roster he had instead of searching for an easier path. Garnett also recalled how deeply he was affected when Ray Allen left Boston to join LeBron in Miami, believing it represented taking the easier route. Now, seeing LeBron join another star-filled roster has only strengthened those feelings. KG questioned how much value a championship carries when it's won on a team already loaded with elite talent. His opinion comes from personal experience. He spent more than a decade carrying the Timberwolves through difficult seasons without forcing his way to another franchise. When Garnett finally captured his championship with Boston at age 31, he had already endured years of struggle before reaching the top. That journey made the title feel even more meaningful. Because of that, he reportedly sees LeBron's latest move very differently. Many fans also remember that Garnett never fully repaired his relationship with Ray Allen after Allen joined the Heat in 2012. For KG, loyalty has always been one of the most important values in basketball, which explains why LeBron's decision to head to Philadelphia has become such a controversial topic among former NBA stars.
Just life moving on. I took that so personal. Because out of all the places you could have went to LA. You could have went to a whole nother team. You went to the one team you knew that we was beefing with.
Kevin Garnett's criticism wasn't the only reaction. Scottie Pippen also questioned LeBron's move to Philadelphia. During a Chicago radio interview, Pippen warned that collecting star players doesn't automatically create a championship team. He spoke from experience after leaving Chicago in 1999 to join Hakeem Olajuwon and Charles Barkley in Houston. Although that roster looked unstoppable on paper, the experiment failed because the team never developed chemistry. Pippen later admitted he expected a super team but realized talent alone wasn't enough. Many believe Philadelphia could face the same challenge. Critics argue that even with Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, and Jaylen Brown, success isn't guaranteed without trust and continuity. They also point to LeBron's disappointing 2011 Finals loss as proof that pressure can expose even the most talented teams. The debate then shifted to Isaiah Thomas. As a longtime advocate for player empowerment, Thomas fought for athletes to have more control over their careers. Yet he spent his entire playing career in Detroit, winning championships without leaving for easier opportunities. Reports claim Thomas questioned whether modern stars have taken player freedom too far by constantly changing teams. Despite all the criticism, Shaquille O'Neal offered a different perspective. On his podcast, Shaq defended LeBron's decision, creating one of the most surprising reactions to the blockbuster move.
It's not ring chasing, it's just defining your legacy. If you can go somewhere else where you can get one, it'll be good. More power to LeBron if he can get with the team and try to get one more ring. At this point, when we talk about LeBron's legacy, right now we're just talking about extra credit.
The media highlighted Shaquille O'Neal's comments as a defense of LeBron, but many fans saw something different. Shaq stands out because he's one of the few NBA legends who openly supports LeBron's move to Philadelphia. Part of the reason may be his own experience late in his career. When Shaq joined the Boston Celtics in 2010 alongside Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett, he never denied he was chasing another championship. Instead of hiding behind different explanations, he openly admitted it was an attempt to add one more ring to his legacy. On his podcast, Shaq suggested LeBron could simply be making the same type of career decision. He even joked that the only difference was how people choose to describe it. For many critics, those comments only reinforced the idea that LeBron's move was motivated by another title opportunity. While Shaq defended the decision, Charles Barkley had a completely different reaction. According to reports, Barkley was so frustrated by the news that he changed his plans just to appear on Stephen A. Smith's show. The moment he walked onto the set, it was clear he had strong opinions about LeBron's latest career move, setting up another heated debate over loyalty, legacy, and championship chasing.
But the number one knock on LeBron for older guys like myself has always been, yo man, you always stacking your team. He stacked it in Miami. He stacked it in Cleveland. He stacked it in LA. Now
Charles Barkley believed LeBron's career should have ended with a return to Cleveland for a hometown farewell. Instead, LeBron chose Philadelphia, a decision that surprised many around the league. Barkley's opinion is shaped by his own experience. Late in his career, he joined Hakeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler in Houston, hoping a star-filled roster would lead to another championship. The experiment fell short, teaching Barkley that talent alone doesn't guarantee success. Because of that, he has questioned whether Philadelphia's roster can truly deliver a title. Draymond Green also shared his thoughts after an off-season workout. He admitted LeBron had the opportunity to join Golden State but ultimately believed Philadelphia offered a better situation. That comment sparked even more debate, suggesting LeBron viewed the 76ers as his strongest path to another championship. Draymond has spent his entire NBA career with the Warriors, helping build 4 championships through continuity and long-term chemistry. Even during difficult moments and public controversies, he stayed with the same organization rather than seeking a fresh start elsewhere. Supporters of loyalty point to players like Larry Bird, Kevin Garnett, Charles Barkley, and Draymond Green as examples of embracing challenges instead of changing teams. Critics argue that LeBron's move to a 4th franchise has once again reignited the debate over super teams and legacy. Others believe great players should have the freedom to choose the best situation for themselves. Now the spotlight turns to Philadelphia. If the 76ers can win the NBA championship, many believe LeBron will strengthen his legacy. If they fall short, however, the criticism surrounding his latest decision is likely to grow even louder. the debate is far from over, and fans across the basketball world remain divided on what this move will ultimately mean for LeBron's career.